All right, I'm guiding a quick meditation to get in the midst of your busy day to remind yourself that you love yourself. Not the love of emotion that's up and down and ebbs and flows and constantly changing, but the real, tried and true self-love, that willingness to be present, to sit with ourselves as we are, to meet ourselves where we're at, and to sift through all that nonsense in our headspace. I invite you to close your eyes and allow yourself just to get settled in. We'll start our practice together with 3 deep breaths. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose, deep breath in, and then sigh it out. Another deep breath in, and sigh it out. Shake it out if need be. Just let go. And lastly, deep breath in, and sigh it out. Let go, relax, release. And just finding your natural flow of breath. And focusing on the experience of your breath at your heart center, at your breath center, sensing those lungs filling and emptying. And allowing that sensation to be your home base, to be your anchor throughout our practice. So we're going to intend our awareness to rest with that expansion and release of the lungs, that subtle sensation in the rib cage. But it's not an expectation. We know that our mind's going to wander. We know that we might become distracted, and that's okay. It's part of the practice. If and when we do lose ourselves in thought, we just come back home to the breath as often as we need. Sensing the movement of the breath at the lungs and feeling into our center. And no matter what surrounds that experience of the breath, no matter what thoughts are moving through, no matter the heaviness or emotional tension we might feel, we choose to be present. To be with ourselves just as we are. To honor our emotions, not repressing them or avoiding them, not indulging them, staying anchored to the breath, and creating this space to feel what we need to feel. Breathing through those feelings. And reminding ourselves that it's okay. That we are okay. And these emotions aren't conclusions. And so we make space one breath at a time for those emotions to move through. And we recognize and realize one conscious breath at a time that we are something more than those fleeting feelings. We are something more than any heaviness, tension, frustration, even hate that we might feel. We wrap all those feelings, all those emotions in our self-acceptance. We meet ourselves just as we are. We give ourselves the gift of presence. One conscious breath at a time at our heart center. tapping into that natural, soothing quality of the breath. Honoring our heart. Loving any hate that we find within. And doing so simply by being present, one breath at a time. It's okay. I am okay. I'm going to be here for myself. I'm not going to run. I'm not going to avoid or indulge. I'm going to feel it all and let go. Within and without, between and beyond the bounds of my practice, I am willing to be present with myself just as I am. And through that willingness to feel, I affirm my unconditional self-love. I love myself just as I am. We'll close out our brief meditation now, just as we started, with our 3 deep breaths, remaining connected with our heart center throughout. Inviting you now to take a deep breath in through the nose and sigh it out. Another deep breath in, sigh it out. Lastly, deep breath in. Hold that breath at the top for just a moment, affirming once more, I love myself just as I am. And then sighing it out, letting go of anything that stands in the way. And opening your eyes as you're ready.